Hello, welcome back. Last time I got myself unstuck on the thing that I didn't understand and then plucked a strawberry from a very silly room. So thinking about it more, that place where I was stuck, I think one of the things that stopped me from discovering that mechanic was the fact that I had to dash upwards, specifically through the dream block, which was hard to set up. Dashing down through it seemed to have some interaction with the dream spikes on top, which just killed me, making it look like I died because I went into the cloud. Yeah, anyway, so we're past that hurdle, though. Here in a new place with stuff. So first of all, where's the exit? Looks like it's on the right. Are there any others? That wall's totally climbable, but it probably just goes nowhere. I'll try once I get over there, though. Alright, so exit on the right. There's some stuff to my left, though. Why is that? Because touch switches. And movers and stuff. Okay, so I start with a extended hyper, maybe? Bunny hop, maybe? Something? Wait, hold on. How do I start this? Okay, bunny hop is not the way. Extended hyper. Alright, I'm just like... I keep misjudging if I'm looking without moving. I never understand how far a hyper dash will take me. It's always farther than I think, somehow. Okay, so... hyperdash gets me far enough. Wall bounce on the icy cloud. Put feet on mover, or more likely, wave dash on mover. Am I in a race with that thing? It's gonna be going fast, so I probably shouldn't be... How quick can I do my business over here, whatever it is? Let's say I would wave dash, and maybe even wave bunny. That square one's gonna speed up. I appreciate that they're different shapes. I guess they have to be for the glyphs on the wall to make sense. So large square speeds up. I have done a wave bunny hop. I dream dash left through the small square. Is that a dream hyper? That looks a lot like a dream hyper to me. But this thing will also be coming through, so maybe it's something different. Perhaps it's just wave dash on large square after dreaming through small square. Get to the thing, then turn around and wave dash that way. No, that's probably the next part of that. So large square will die there. Small square will be going on a journey slowly through here. Why do you exist? I don't know. But anyway, I think I see my path, roughly. Gotta get this timing. That starts me uncomfortably far to the right, but if I edge to the left, I probably won't get the amount of boost that I'm supposed to have. So let's just be uncomfortable. Is this a wave bunny? No, it's just a regular bunny. Oops. Yeah. Okay, right. Interesting, so if I'm holding climb on an icy surface that I can't actually grab onto, it still drops it? Is that what I saw? Hold on. Yeah, the climb button actually interacts with the icy surface. I put my hand on it, and it falls. Oh, you are fast. I wonder if that's going to be relevant in any level ever. So I think that's a dream hyper. This seems like a race that is nowhere close to being winnable. But maybe, one, maybe it's not a race. Two, maybe I will just find ways to be that fast. Okay, so let's assume I'm dream hypering there. And make that work and see how it would look. Oh, that's a very slowifier. Okay, so that slow thing is extremely slow. That's how I can win the race. My competitor is not as fast as I was thinking. I'm not getting the height off of this. I guess I probably just need to... Whoa. Right, that was a wall jump, right. Just need to wall jump later, as usual. Dream Hyper is... That's a very fast... That's a... I've never had to do a Dream Hyper that quick after I start a Dream Dash. So, well, learn to do it. Right, late. It's very, very, very late. That might have sort of been it, but I think I didn't hold the jump button for as long as I was supposed to. That was it. Okay, so Dream Hyper there. Then reverse and go in the large square. And then I'm not entirely sure how things work out after that. Oh, that's a lot of uncomfortable stuff that where it's not like super clear. No, that is still a very small time limit, but like maybe I'm going faster through here than I realize. I am always moving at hyperspeed. Whoa! That's, I think, what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So I just kind of accidentally did exactly the right thing. So regular jump there, maybe. Unless I want a wave dash? Maybe they're the same thing? The regular jump was the perfect trajectory. Let's do a regular jump and then... was it? Let's try a wave dash, just to see what that option looks like. No, regular jump. Okay, regular jump. I wish I could be more consistent with this height. It's just... I can go so much later than I think I can. I just have to actually do it. My thumb wants to push the button as soon as I start jumping, okay? It's just what it wants to do. Alright, so like I'm almost there. I probably just do a regular dream jump through that thing. Alright, dream jump off the thing, but no, I'm not so sure about that. I might want to put my feet down and... every time. Higher. That was still kind of low, but it was high enough. Yeah, dream jump takes me too high. That needs to be a dream hyper again, I think. So this is the dream hyper room. The room where it checks whether I know how to dream hyper. Knowledge isn't the entire deal, but I do know how to do it. I guess my jump input didn't go through. Not sure what happened there. I just lost all my speed for not understood reasons. This is complicated, like I am doing a really intricate little thumb dance here. There are a lot of inputs that I feel like... I'm probably doing some unnecessary things, but I'm doing some very specific switching between straight left and down left. No, I mean when I need to input, like, I need to go straight left then down left right after that for the dream hyper. No, it's as complicated as I think. Serious demands. Okay. Was that... I was too far right, so I got a wall jump instead of a... wave dash bounce, maybe? Maybe. I didn't start my dash early enough, so I didn't have time to input the dream... I mean, I might have time, but I didn't have time for me to do it. I got my own requirements on top of what the game requires. My CPU runs at a certain clock speed. Well, that was just a dream jump. I tried to input a dash, but I guess my timing was wrong. See, or do I want to dream super there? I think super takes me too high, so I'm guessing dream hyper is the way. Then I gotta, like, get on the thing and do a extended hyper, right? No, that's a super. Get on the thing, do a super, extended hyper's too low. Do a super with its boost speed, which is very fast at that point, and I'll get through there. Then I can try climbing up. Okay. Okay, almost. Maybe a regular jump would work. I don't have time for an extended hyper. Yeah, so regular jump, once again. The room where regular jump is a part of the moveset. I'm realizing now that that's kind of unusual for this section of the game. Like, I'm always doing a fancy jump, a regular one, just sometimes it's what I need. Dream hyper is still inconsistent. Especially in, well, that was a super, wrong kind of thing. Uh-huh. To right, I guess? And how could I have controlled that? No way I understand. I just have to try again and hope. Dang it. Okay, I was almost there. I was just a little bit too late on putting my feet down on the mover, I think was the story. Because I didn't spend enough time grounded to get the boost. Unless I buffered my jump, and well, that's the same thing. But I think it was disappearing, so I didn't have time to get the... No, I need a hyper. Okay, I'm getting there. Again, right, remember that mind technique that I learned last time. I can't explain what I'm doing, but it's a different way of thinking about my inputs. Yeah, okay, I can't explain what I... Oh, that was cool. It was almost what I needed. Can't explain what I'm doing, but there's just a certain focusing mode in my mind that I've just recently learned to access. Hello, strange goose? Okay, I found some sort of bird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so something subtle happened. I learned a technique that I can't explain, but somehow if I just like shift gears in my mind and think about things differently, and I can be more consistent with directions. I just need to remember to do it because it's a new thing to me. Okay. Let's attempt to explain. I have to understand it in order to attempt to explain. Let's attempt, though. What I'm doing differently is fixing in my mind the image of a D-pad with the down direction and the left direction held. And I'm like mentally superimposing that in the spot where I need to do that input. So I guess it's like inserting into my visual perception a directive to do something there. Weird, okay, yeah, so that's a... Huh. It wasn't until I, like, tried to put that into words to understand, like, what I was doing. I don't know if that's even exactly what I'm doing, but that's like, the best explanation I can give of what it is. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm, like, just, like, mentally drawing my own notes on the screen, and somehow it works. Weird! Brains are weird things! But that's super cool, like, this game taught me just a whole new way of thinking. Wow. Anyway, so, I'm here, doing things. Dash field. Remember when I first encountered that and had no idea what it was? It explained itself quickly enough, but yeah, whole compilation just assumes I know what one of those is, which is fair to some extent, but like, due to my unique situation, I did not prior to playing this. This is the first non-base game Celeste thing I've ever interacted with. Okay, so... Spiky left, spiky bottom, icy right. Rectangle is gonna go right a tiny bit, then up. Okay, so I gotta put my feet on the top of that and do something. Is that a bunny hop situation? Let's first learn. Looks... maybe... I think so? Hold on, just trying to check trajectories. Okay, so that's probably what I'm doing. That little platform there tells me I'm gonna be doing a reverse super on that. Reverse air super, specifically. So do the things you did. Dash upright, right, that speeds up and does... So I'll be using... recycling it. You want to dream... something. Super? Dream super into reverse air super on that? Because yeah, I know how to read this language. Crystal there means I dash out of that block. Okay, so after reverse air super, that has to be lined up. I'd probably do that for speed, because otherwise just a regular dream jump wouldn't get me there quick enough, maybe. Get up over the spike hurdle with my reverse super air. And then... I might just dash down right to do a regular dream jump out of that. Maybe not, though. I probably do a dream hyper bunny hop. Are you serious? I think you are. I think I'm doing a dream hyper bunny hop. No, that doesn't make does it make sense? It might make sense. Maybe Dream Hyper into Alt... No, I won't have a dash there. Yeah, that's why I think it's a bunny hop, because I won't have a dash. Otherwise I'm landing, losing all my speed, and doing an extended hyper and not going anywhere. Wait, but... No, there's another mover in play. That thing's going to the right. Wait, yeah, so why am I racing? Don't I want to wait for you to catch up? I need the headroom to mount up on you. It looks like I have it. And your left side isn't even spiky, so I just gotta mount up on that while I wait here. That probably falls. How fast are you going at that point? You've eaten 2 greens, so probably pretty fast. Okay, so more likely. That thing's gonna be barreling down on me. I need to make it over this spike hurdle to where there's a dash crystal. Then I dash left into the thing coming toward me at hyperspeed. Wall jump to the right with it, or maybe even do a wall bounce on it, using its accumulated speed to cross that gap. Yeah, and as I wall bounce, that's why this is so wide. I think that's very likely. So that thing's coming in, I do a wall bounce, get my dash back, use it to reverse wave dash here. No. Use it to reverse air super here. Forward air super there. Wave buddy. Is this the final room? This is giving me final room vibes. Maybe. Have I been in this entry long enough for it to... Some of them are short. It's a plausible final room. It's about the first plausible final room. I don't feel like the dream spikes have been fully explored yet, but maybe. Anyway, there's a bunch of other stuff happening here. Let's parse it later and worry about the early stuff first. Because I'm not going to remember the rest of that for that long. Okay, so... You want what? Let's ignore the suggestion of a dream super and just do a dream jump because that gets me there, I think. Psha! Nope, wrong kind. Okay. That feels not right. Why did that almost work? So I'm gonna be entering that dream block, going down right, and I think I'm supposed to hyperdash out of it or something? I might be messing myself up by not doing the suggested dream super out of there, but I don't wanna. That's a ridiculous input to make in that spot. Not that the rest of this is not. Oh wait, do I have to drop that platform to get you not to break? I do. Okay. So that's why my input is needed in that spot, to make sure you continue. Also, you know, I just have to be there in general, but like, I have a job to do. That's part of my task as this machine part. I don't like that turnaround. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Is there another way? That's... wait, no. Maybe... what if I... It's gonna like dream hyper to the left without going through again? I don't think that's right. Reverse dream hyper is possible, right? I think so. I don't know what's happening... like, what happened there? I didn't go through the dream block, did I? There's this whole perpendicular to spikes thing that's going on here. Just, what is this angle? I have to redash again right away. I'm doing something wrong here. Like, that feels mostly like what I'm trying to do. It's just, the angle is so picky. And yeah, perpendicular spikes thing. This feels like it's made not to work. But like, what other angles do I have? I have to go upright into that. There's not enough room to go up, there's not enough room to go right, so I have to go upright. So I can aim for the left surface or the bottom surface. Aiming for the left surface aligns me with the top, which is clearly not what I want, so I aim for the bottom surface. It's also moving up but that doesn't change my reference point with where I am inside the dream block because I move up alongside it as it moves up. So I need to enter the bottom of that thing at such an angle that I can enter the right side afterwards without perpendicular hitting the top spikes. And all that has to happen in like 2 frames. I mean, I kinda did it. Okay, I did a lot of that the way I wanted to, but not all of it. You're gonna insist that I dream hyper out of the second entry to that block though, aren't you? It's always too high. Is that why I need to dream super out of it? How will I do that? Well, let's picture a D-pad in that position. I still didn't do it. Ooh, that was fun. Not what I needed, though. Perpendicular spikes! This just feels like it's not meant to work the way I'm doing it, so am I doing something wrong? Do I have other options? I don't think it's an option to turn around and go down left through that again. Like, I just have to turn around. What if I do that twice? No, that's no good. Ah, this angle. Just like, what angle do you seriously want here? I can buffer a dash, so as long as my angle is good... Okay, as long as my angle is good, I can buffer a dash and just do it the instant I exit the dream block. That'll help me. I'm just not repressing the dash button quick enough. Crystal Seal seems useless, but maybe I'm just not doing the right thing yet, because it does want me to... How am I gonna do that part? Like, that is 3 presses of the dash button way too quick. Like, that is not something I feel like is reasonable to ask me to do. I can try. Alright, so dash, dash, dash. 2 is one thing, 3 is too many. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And with the directions included. That's not going to happen. I need to find another route. I have other ways to do parts of this. But can the whole thing work that way? Okay, this might be a room that has a different problem than the one I couldn't figure out. Like, instead of not being able to figure out how to plan, I might not be able to figure out how to execute this. Am I hitting my limit in Yellow Lid Expert? Hold on, I got an idea. What if I don't do any dream jumps or supers or hypers or anything? I just dash when I get out of that dream block. Well, I gotta get the setup there to actually do it. It got me there. I mean, that's a new record. But I don't think that was a viable way to do that. I lose too much speed. Okay, I did the Dream Hyper. I'm capable of that, but wow, that's demanding. And then I have to turn that into a bunny hop? This is too many things to think about at once. Is it? No. I mean, I got there. Okay, something clicked. Something clicked and I'm doing better. What if... I got a different idea. What if I just ignore some of these suggestions and just kind of jump? Just do a regular jump. That advanced move. I have to come to the expert lobby to have puzzles ask you to do that. I keep doing a dream jump when I don't want to. I tried to hyper, but I failed. What if I'm just on top of that and I do a regular old jump? I ignore the dash crystal field and, well... Like, how much speed do I get from that? I have my dash, of course, because it's, because my feet were on the ground. Wrong angle. Still don't know what to do with that crystal. There's just no plausible way I'm gonna dream super out of there, and also I've clearly shown that I don't need to. So I'm not gonna. Just gotta get my feet on that thing. I've done it before. I haven't done it before, actually, but I've been to a place where I could have done it. Well, I shouldn't have dashed. I should have just jumped. But that was what I was trying to make happen. Right, better angle, better timing, etc. Ooh, that was new. How did I even do that? Dang it. Low spike ceiling. Yeah! My inputs are happening in the wrong order. This is demanding. Not enough speed. But I can absolutely have input a super during that time. But no, I need the height of a wall bounce, don't I? No, this has to be a wall bounce. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's made to work with the angle of the wall bounce. Just do it the puzzle once. Except where you don't understand what the puzzle wants. So I'm trying to get ahead of that thing. But then, don't I need more speed coming out at here? Well, sure, that's where the Dream Hyper Bunny Hop comes in. How? Okay, I tried. I can wait a tiny bit longer than that, like once I'm actually... There's a backstop. There's a clean wall there that I can bump against if I get too much speed, so there's no such thing as too much speed. I'm safe to go as fast as I want there. I got the opposite problem, though. Yeah. No. Like, if my feet land on that, it's too late to do the wall bounce. I need to stay ahead of it the whole time, then, while still ahead of it, dash upward and bounce on it. Nope, nope, can't be... Oh, or maybe I can. Can I make this work? Maybe. I'm here. I'm supposed to be doing something else like that. Okay. Now, how fluke was that? Can I reproduce that? I think so. A regular jump did get me across. So I don't need anything fancier. I can ignore this crystal. I can ignore this crystal. I feel kind of bad about this, but like, this just seems so much more reasonable than what I think the room is asking me to do. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. So anyway, the spacing of those two makes me think bunny hop. So you're gonna go up, you're gonna slow down and go to the right and then stop. I was supposed to dream dash through there and back, hitting the touch switch. After I dream dash back, I do maybe a wave dash on that thing, maybe? That's just a plain old spiky dream block, it doesn't move. So go up left through it and then... I don't know. Then I have a gap to cross there. How? Okay, so left to right through the dream block, dream jump, and that's all I would need. But I still have the first half of the room to redo. But anyway, so do what you did. Bunny hop across, follow it up with an actual dash, right, left. Get on this, somehow transfer to there. I don't know where that platform will be. Probably will be ahead of me. So I'm probably going to go up left through this, then down right, then dream jump, get onto the thing. I don't know, super on it or something. that's gonna be on its way. But that's okay, I can catch it. Okay, but still first half of the room. Uh-huh. Good start. Like, do I have something resembling a... Well, definitely can't use the word consistency here, but something resembling a plan that I can... What on earth happened there? That I can at least occasionally carry out? No. But I have, like, pieces of the solution? Why did I get such a good boost that one time? Maybe because I was walking forward and this time I was just standing? So the walk forward seems to help. I would love to pull off that wall bounce at least once because it would feel cool. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Why did I get all that speed that one time? Like, I didn't do anything fancy, I just jumped. I just jumped and somehow that was enough. I don't know how that happened though, it just seemed like way more speed than I should have gotten from that move. What? How was I? How do I have so much height there? Okay, I'm going to attempt the Dream Hyper Bunny Hop that I had been trying to do. I'm attempting. I'm not getting anything close to a success. I don't know that the angle actually allows for that. I think it's too far away. This is a lot. The second half seems like it might be easier, but I haven't seen the full situation yet because I don't know how the movers are going to move relative to each other. The initial setup doesn't tell the whole story. I think if I can get it, I want like a little bit of... Like, I want to be late on that dash so the left block gets more hang time. So late on this. Whoa. Yeah, but like, I have angle demands, so I can only be so late on it. Now I'm being too low. Yeah, so that's another part of the problem. This is jank, what I'm doing here. Like, I'm doing this wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong because I'm not using that crystal ever, but just the way to use that crystal seems just like something my thumb's not going to be capable of doing. It's just too many dash inputs at once. I can make 2, I can't make 3. Ha! If I were farther left on that thing, I might have had both the angle and the height there. Again, I'd love to actually pull off that wall thing. Yo, I kinda did part of what I was trying to do? How long do I hold the jump button? I don't know. This feels kind of bad when I just can't find a way to make... There are so many points of failure here, and they're all, like, high probability points of failure. Okay, that's not good enough. Alright, I had used a dash that one time that I made it, and I then got away with some jank thing where I didn't do any of the fanciness that the level was suggesting. Maybe that's the joke of the room. Maybe, like, all of this is supposed to be just more basic than what I'm even trying to do. And, like, there's this extra stuff that suggests fancy, but basic is actually the answer? That doesn't feel like something I would find here. Angle. Angle. No, wrong kind. The speed is fun, but it's not what I need. Okay. That's the wrong kind of dash. I need... Okay, if I can just catch that wall, I'd love to catch my breath, too. Catch the wall and your breath. Catch the wall and your breath. I did the dash, that's okay. I know I can... Like, yeah, let's just not do the fancy. Just do the simple instead. But that relies on, like, the main transfer that I feel like is giving me trouble is this one. Like, that's death point number 1. This is death point number 2. Just like these 2 problem spots. And both involve interacting with a tiny square. When tiny square is involved, I have a bad time. Okay, so... Like, which way do I hold? Right was wrong, but left could have been wrong too, and I wouldn't have been able to tell. Okay. Okay. No, dang. Okay, made this way work, except that's not enough. I'm getting better at, like, that part of the transfer. Okay, so I'm here. So all I do is put my feet down, do a regular old dash there, do a regular old dash there, then... Alright, I'm at this spot. I am going to bunny hop to a place where I can dash into the dream block. I dash right, I dash left. I hope that takes me into the touch switch. Don't dash left too quick. Do those spikes come out? The spikes on dream blocks are weird in this level. Also, am I about to die? I was not. Where did I go? That was... okay. Alright, am I getting something resembling consistency here? No. Am I? I mean, I have a pattern that's, like... If I get as far as this, then yeah, no, that's a good run. And, like, I could totally have made it with my dash, too. So maybe I can at least do that part of the puzzle intact. Okay, new record. Alright, I've learned something somehow. So yeah, making the jank route work. Turns out that's the way that I'm going with this. It's fine. Okay, I did the thing, but that's not a reverse... No, that's just... No. Just say no to fancy. Just grab the wall. Dash to the wall, grab the wall. I have a route that works, and it's so much easier than what's suggested. So just do that. Okay, so just do that. Just do that. Just do that. Okay. Then I'm not sure how I'm exiting that dream block. Perhaps I'm doing nothing. Perhaps I'm just exiting it, because that jump took me too high. I think just a regular exit might be right. Yeah, is this whole room just a bunch of jokes that, like, don't do the fancy thing, do the simple thing? Is there a simpler way to do what I'm doing here that doesn't even involve any, you know, supers or whatever? I doubt it. Here, do this. Get the wall. Don't try to be fancy. Be simple. Dang it. Ah! No! Ah! 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 Alright, I'm like... I would estimate 160 deaths later, and this is just, like, absolutely not working. The experience of doing this is just, like... I'm causing the same problems to myself over and over, and just, I can fluke it every once in a while, but no problem ever gets solved. Everything is perpetually a problem forever. I guess I don't need to touch that wall. That was the farthest I've gotten in the last, 170 deaths or so. So... Obviously my approach is wrong. I hate to throw it out because of all the built-up muscle memory that sometimes works, but I think I have to. Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's come back another day. I'm just having too bad a time in this room right now. Another day, muscle memory will have faded, but so will my fatigue, and I'll have an idea for how to do this more officially, because, okay, so what am I doing? What am I doing and how correct do I think it is? I'm doing a hyper bunny hop, which I think is completely correct. I'm dashing upright and then instantly buffering a left dash, which although it feels bad, I think it's correct because there's nothing else I can do. I have to aim for an angle that enters the bottom of that block, because I have to dash left immediately, but it can't be correct because this crystal is here. Why is that crystal there? The crystal makes no sense to me. The only path that plausibly crosses and uses it is one that first dashes upright into the stream block, immediately buffers a left dash out of it with, you know, that same angle. Then, Dream Hypers? Like, look at how close those two dashes are together. I first do the dash here, there's some leeway, I can do it from a bit lower. Then, like, here, 2 tiles to the left, I have to do another hyper dash. That's a left dash into a down left dash. Maybe it's a super, but maybe it's a super. Hold on. Have I seriously tried to do a dream super there? I mean, also, this is a extremely common point of failure because perpendicular spikes... Why the top of that got to be spiky? Just top not spiky would make this something resembling reasonable. I can't even do it any other way because this is the only way my thumbs know. Like, dash, dash, jump, dash. Wait, I did it. No, I didn't. No, that was a dream jump. I mean, that's what I've been doing this whole time. No, okay, so anyway, that feels wrong because it feels wrong. Because it doesn't use the crystal. Okay. Then I do a reverse air super, which is obviously correct because that platform is there and it gets me exactly where I need to be. Then probably because I didn't do whatever impossible dream hyper you want here, my timing there is not great for getting through the dream dash there. I guess if I were faster, it could plausibly be a rightward dash? Then I don't even know here, just like, I gotta do something. It feels like the suggestion is to do maybe a dream hyper, maybe into a bunny hop to keep my speed, stay ahead of that, and dash up with the dash I got from putting my feet there, eating that crystal, and wall bouncing on the platform that's... Yeah, there's no X there, that just keeps going until it hits that cloud, right, okay. It feels like that's what the level author wants me to do, but how would I ever do that? It's not happening today, I'll tell you that. And then just this hurdle, like, I cross that so rarely that it's not even worth thinking about what's on the other side, so... This was a pretty miserable room, but next time, maybe with a fresh start, it can be less so and I can figure something else.